to start off our program and deliver the opening address, I'd like to introduce you to the Associate Provost for Research and International Relations, SUTD, Professor Yeo Kiet Singh. Over to you, Professor Yeo.
Thank you, Wang, for the introduction. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Welcome to the first Industry Workshop 2022. I'm Yeo Kiet Singh, Associate Provost at the Singapore University of Technology and Design. FIRST is a beautiful acronym. It stands for Fostering Industrial Research Success Together. The theme of today's workshop is Smart Technologies for Sustainability. Sustainability has a very broad definition, but I will use one simple word to describe it. Before I talk about this word, let me start by defining sustainability. Sustainability is the ability to exist and develop without depleting natural resources for the future, a practice that maintains a condition without harming the environment. It goes beyond the practice of 3R, reduce, reuse, and recycle. So, how would you best describe sustainability? It is secured. Secure means safe and unthreatened. I'm sure everyone wants our planet Earth to be free from environmental danger or risk caused by human activities. The word secure is both an equation and an acronym. The letter S stands for sustainability. The letter E denotes equal, which gives rise to an equation. So if you read the word secure, it is S equal to cure. This means that sustainability can cure and restore our environment or our planet Earth to a healthy state if implemented properly and successfully. To restore our environment to a healthy condition, the answer lies in the word cure. Cure is a powerful acronym. The letter C is about climate change, carbon neutrality, and circularity, which I will deliberate them shortly. U is union, and also you yourself, which is everyone here. Specifically, your deed of uniting two or more actions into one will make a huge difference in sustainability. Hence, we combine the efforts of C and R to restore our environment E, or our planet Earth, also represented by the letter E, to a well state. Now let me talk about the letter R. The letter R is not just about the three commonly known R's of waste management: reduce, reduce, and recycle. It also includes three new R: recover, repair, and replace. The most effective way to manage waste is to not create it. Reduce means to cut back on the amount of trash we generate. For example, buying reusable items rather than disposable ones. If you are thinking of throwing away an old item, stop first and consider ways you could reuse it. Reusing items gives them a new lease of life and prevents unnecessary wastage. For example, donating unwanted books to schools. Recycling is changing discarded materials into new and useful products to avoid using more resources. For example, dropping off your e-waste at designated recycling points. Recovery means turning waste into a fuel for manufacturing processes after removing all the individual components that may be used again. It is usually not meant for the individual user or household, but rather intended mainly for the industry. For example, extracting precious materials such as gold and other valuable materials from mobile phone and electronics. Repair is fixing or restoring broken or damaged parts to working condition. It extends the product lifespan. For example, fixing a radio receiver or sealing a leaky pipe. Replace means to substitute something for the same function or purpose. For example, replacing plastic bags with eco-friendly materials such as bioplastic compostable bags. Human activities have polluted the environment almost uninterruptedly since the first industrial revolution. Urbanization, industrialization, globalization, transportation, deforestation, and even construction have led to greater air pollution and waste generation. This causes climate change anomaly, which destroy the balance of nature. To put it simply, climate change mitigation means avoiding and reducing emissions of heat-trapping greenhouse gases into the atmosphere to prevent Earth from warming to more extreme temperatures. This means altering human activities and behavior to reduce pollution to natural levels. In climate change, Singapore is putting sustainability at the core of what we do. Climate change is an existential threat for Singapore because the country has limited land for solar, wind, or marine resources. Despite these considerable constraints, Singapore has announced its long-term low-emission development strategy to halve our emission from its peak to 33 million tons of carbon dioxide equivalent by 2050 and net zero emission as soon as viable in the second half of the century. The nation is also deepening the understanding of climate science through international scientific collaboration. We are also developing creative solutions to decarbonize our economy, including carbon capture utilization and storage, as well as low-carbon hydrogen. In addition, Singapore is contributing to a green recovery in Asia. For example, we are exploring how we can serve the region as a marketplace for high-quality carbon credits and provide technology-enabled verification systems for carbon solutions. At SUTD, we are committing 10 million Singapore dollar over the next 3 to 5 years to research and education in sustainability. A new Design Z Research Center will work on projects in areas such as circular economy or to maximize the life cycle of products and lowering carbon emissions. But sustainability is not a destination. It is an ongoing journey. We must work collaboratively with all stakeholders along the journey. So it will take time to uncover everything we do and the rest of the world. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change has called upon all nations to make strong effort to limit global temperature rise to 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. Undoubtedly, renewable energy will be a key driver towards delivering carbon neutrality. But renewables alone will not be enough to deliver carbon neutrality by 2050. We all need to consider hydrogen, carbon capture, small modular reactors, and new technologies such as direct air capture. For example, Airbus will be testing hydrogen fuel technology in one of its A380 jetliners. The company is also planning to launch the world's first zero-emission commercial aircraft by 2035. Today, the energy market is not factoring in what economists call the negative externalities such as health and medical costs, environmental damage, as well, and so on. If the market takes into this account, renewable energy will be more competitive than fossil fuel. Hence, governments of all countries should create carbon incentive and the right environment for innovation to develop and deploy affordable, reliable energy solutions that are carbon-free. However, the transformation of our economy towards carbon neutrality, resource efficiency, and circularity is full of challenges. Additionally, global population and economic growth have led to a corresponding tremendous increase in CO2 emission from pre-industrial 280 ppm to over 410 ppm today. To reduce the environmental footprint of modern society and address the limitation of fossil resources, the projected increase in global energy demand must go along with the implementation of carbon-neutral energy production and carrier system. There's also a need to balance between competitiveness, pricing, supply security, sustainability, and public acceptance. Amid this backdrop, it is foreseeable that the supply and demand for sustainability-related technologies will flourish, and the claims to respective technologies' sustainability benefits will follow suit. Indeed, sustainability is all about our shared future. It is not just about meeting the needs of the present, but also not compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. Hence, it is everyone's responsibility to ensure our planet Earth remains safe and secure for mankind. Today, we are pleased to hear three keynote speakers: Mr. Chia Shong-hui, Deputy CEO of Temasek International Private Limited; Mr. Amit Mihar, President, Asia Pacific and Japan, Global Digital Cities, Dell Technologies, and Professor Lo Hong Yi, Director of Digital Manufacturing and Design Center, SUTD, deliver keynote addresses on sustainability. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the keynote speaker, the forum panelists, the sponsor, and partners for their strong support, as well as the First Industry Organizing Committee for all the time and effort. Thank you and enjoy the workshop.
Thank you, Professor Yo, for welcoming this year's participants.